elimination diet, you eliminate stuff such as soy, corn, nuts.
Look how beautiful it is. I'm swimming a bit, but deeper in thought. Keeping my head on top of my shoulders. Into some shit, I'm out of the box.
Welcome to my car. Just kidding. Welcome to day one of my elimination diet / anti-inflammatory diet. They're kind of the same, kind of go hand in hand. It just kind of depends on what you're eliminating. It really depends on the person and whatever issues they are dealing with. But I decided that I wanted to do 14 days, 2 weeks of an elimination diet. Again, I feel like there's something that I'm eating. I don't quite know what it is, but there's one, maybe two things that I'm consuming that is causing some acne flare-ups, and I'm just at the point where I just want to see what it is, what's going on. I know that the skin is very closely related to gut and like inflammation in the gut. So I'm like, okay, maybe I have a little sensitivity to something that I'm eating on a regular basis that could be causing skin flare-ups. And so I'm actually on the way to Target to grab a few things that I need to make meals today. I'm gonna be making some red lentil tacos, which is exciting. I love tacos, with some gluten-free taco shells. I had a banana earlier for breakfast today. And then I'm also gonna be eating a green apple with some sunflower seed butter, because on an elimination diet, you eliminate stuff such as soy, corn, nuts, gluten, caffeine, alcohol, meat. Some people don't eliminate meat, but meat, dairy, stuff like that. A lot of the foods that seem to cause inflammation within most people. And so since I'm not eating nuts, I decided to go for the sunflower seed butter as an alternative. I used to think that peanuts and peanut butters and nut butter specifically were the reason for my flare-ups, but I took a little break from those, especially the peanut butters. That was the main one. I took a little break for like 2 or 3 months, and I still ended up with a flare-up. So I was like, okay, that's not necessarily the answer or the cause, or it's not the only cause. So I'm going on this elimination diet for 2 weeks to just knock everything out, knock out all possibilities of what could be causing this inflammation or flare-ups in my body. And then I'm going to slowly add one allergen or one food back at a time. It's kind of like when you have a new baby and they're just starting to feed. You feed them like one thing for 3 days, and then you give them something else just to make sure there's no reactions. So you got to give your body like 3 days of eating like one specific food to see if there's any sort of flare-ups or reactions or anything. But so that's pretty much what an elimination diet is. All right, guys, I am home. It is lunchtime. It's 1:30, and I am starving. So I'm about to go ahead and make these tacos. I'm so excited to make them, and I'm so excited to eat them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that. So let's get into it. So I've got my bag of red lentils here. They have 9 grams of protein and 1/4 of a cup, and 8 grams of fiber. Good way to get fiber in your diet. 2 cups of lentils. I've got this 5-gallon jug of alkaline water. I typically will use either alkaline water from this or like water bottle water. When I boil my food, I just try to stay away from the tap water as much as possible. So I'm gonna add this heavy 5-gallon jug of alkaline water. I usually have to carry this full 5-gallon jug of water up the steps because I'm on the 2nd floor of my apartment. And that's how I got these. Well, that's one way. But anyways, I just wanted to show you all my muscles because I'm proud of them. So the lentils are now boiling. And so that's gonna take probably about 15 minutes. But while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping up some chia seed pudding because I'm gonna have that for breakfast or for a snack or whatever. So I've got my chia seeds here. Again, these are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to help reduce inflammation in the body. So I'm gonna add some lavender in here. Alright, now I'm gonna add some blueberries to a saucepan. Well, it's not necessarily a saucepan. Come out and just put a little bit of water in it, melt it down some, and then I'm gonna mash it up and mix it all together. Add a little bit of lavender to this as well, so just a little bit. And so with the chia seeds, they actually create like this gelatinous type of substance. And so this makes a great yogurt-like consistency. You guys, look at this beautiful color. Make sure you scrape the sides, get every little chia seed that you can. We need all of the fiber, all of the omega-3s. Excited to try this. Look how beautiful it is. Guys, I'm adding some minced garlic, cumin, turmeric. I've got some coriander, which is one of my favorite seasonings. I'm gonna add some salt. And we're doing a little taste test. It's kind of hot though, so it's honestly perfect. It's a very simple, subtle flavor. It's nothing like too dramatic or over the top, but it's not bland. You know what's good when you just start eating it straight from the pot. Oh man, this one's broken. Look at that, you guys. Stems included. When I chop my cilantro, I include the stems as well, not just the leaves. Just got a little bit of cilantro, the avocado. I could add some sauce to this, but honestly I don't feel like making any. Eat it like this, and I don't really feel like it needs any sauce, and that's a lot coming from me because I'm someone that loves to add sauce to everything. I probably use a little bit too much sauce. Look at that. Taco Tuesday. Oh my god, today's Tuesday. Look at that. Taco Tuesday. These are really good. Very simple. I didn't add no onions. I didn't do all that extra stuff. If you're trying to make something quick, simple, high in fiber, high in protein, keeping it plant-based, this is it. This is it. So this salad is actually really good for your gut as well because of course you've got all the fiber with the kale and the cabbage, and then I'm about to add some raw onions as well. Onions are good for the gut. I've got some chopped Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna top the salad with some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are a great source of zinc. They're also high in protein. Papitas. 1/4 of a cup has 7 grams of protein in them, so great source of plant-based protein in these. Look at those pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna add some oregano, some black pepper as well. Add some hemp seeds. I've just been trying to add more vegetables into my salads, and this is just a great way to pack them all in. I crave a kale salad every week now. I look forward to it. It's like one of my favorite meals to prep and to eat. What's up everyone? Welcome to another day of the anti-inflammatory / elimination diet. And so I just got done making a bunch of watermelon juice. I also chopped some of the watermelon up because I like to be versatile, and I like to juice and drink my watermelon, and I also like to chew and eat my watermelon. And then also the main reason I got the watermelon was because I'm actually working on a new sea moss gel recipe, which is super exciting. I've been thinking about doing this for a while now. I made some watermelon flavored sea moss gel. I'm so excited. I've tried it. I'm gonna try it again once it gets cold and sits in the fridge for a little bit. But yes, this is something that I will be adding to my shop within the next month. This is going to be something just for the summertime, so June, July, and August. So I'm super excited to finish working on the recipe for this and have you guys try it. So I'm making a lentil and arugula salad. Arugula is something that I've been wanting to eat more of just because I feel like it just looks really cool, and it's just something I don't eat enough of. This one is baby spinach and arugula, which is fine because now I'm getting 2 different forms of leafy green vegetables into my diet. So I wanted to add some beets, and what else am I adding? Some white onions and cucumber, and I think that might be all I do, but I really wanted to try beets this time because I make beet juice all the time and I drink it. I don't drink it all the time, but I make it all the time for my business. I was like, I don't usually eat beets though. I don't know, but I was like, you know what, for the salad, I want to use some beets. So this is another anti-inflammatory, elimination, diet-friendly salad that I'm doing. So I've had 2 salads this week, which is awesome. I usually end up having just 1, but I make a large enough to last me for at least 2 days, maybe 3. And so I'm on to the 2nd salad of the week, so hooray. I also harvested some fresh mint and basil from my garden. Fresh mint straight out of my very own garden. There's something very liberating and just fills me up with joy when I say that I picked something or grew something from my own garden, and then I'm actually using it in the kitchen. It's really cool. It's such a great experience. So I encourage you, if you're not growing anything, at least grow like 1 or 2 things, because it's just, I mean, you buy the plant once, it grows, some of them regrow. Oh, and that's also another reason why I even harvested this basil and the mint, because these are, I don't know what the name of it is called. I'll have to look it up. If anyone knows, please drop a comment. But essentially, these are plants that the more you harvest, the more that they produce. I'm going to add some pumpkin seeds and maybe some sunflower seeds. Okay, last thing, I did add some raw oyster mushrooms because they need to be used. I've really been trying to eat more salads. I'll make like a green juice and whatever, but like just eating more leafy green vegetables in general, more salads, rotating them out is really good for building a healthy gut and microbiome. You want to have a diverse amount of bacteria in there. And like I said earlier, the gut has like everything to do with inflammation. So you want to eat food that's good for your gut. So that means lots and lots of different fruits and vegetables. So leave a comment down below. Do you add seasonings to your salads, or do you just eat them like how they are? I always add seasonings to my salads because it just enhances the flavor just like any other meal. Leave a comment below. Do you add seasonings to your salads? I'm very curious. All right, you guys, that is it for this week's video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in next week's video. Here's your dinosaur, Kale.
Oh, I see it.
You see the dinosaur in the kale?
Yeah.